What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Federal Reserve started their two-day meeting today. And tomorrow, Wednesday, September 17th, they will make a decision on rate cuts. Now, here's what the experts believe will happen tomorrow. They believe the Federal Reserve will cut rates by 25 basis points. So that's already built into the stock market right now, right? That's already accounted for. What investors are really wanting to know is how many additional rate cuts will there be in 2025? Will it be an additional one? Will it be another two? So they're looking for some guidance from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell when he speaks at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. So that's what they're going to be looking for, that forward guidance. Are there going to be additional rate cuts? And if that happens, guys, if there are additional rate cuts for the remainder of 2025 on the table, and Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell gives strong guidance that there are additional rate cuts that'll be happening in 2025, perhaps in November or December of this year, then that's a whole different ballgame for the stock market. I think we take off even higher than we are right now. Now, this is not financial advice. This is not me trying to be a financial advisor. I'm just giving you guys my opinion. Please go out and do your own independent research before you make any decisions about your investments. But we'll have to see, man. I'm eagerly anticipating what's going to happen. Like I said, the 25 basis points is already, it's already accounted for. It's already in the numbers at the current level of the stock market right now. So we got to get more rate cuts, or at least some type of guidance that says there's potentially could be more rate cuts. You also got some things that could affect those rate cuts. One being inflation. I think the Federal Reserve still believes there is some inflation that will be coming from these tariff war. I think they still believe that. Now, it clearly hasn't appeared yet, not in a big way. Now, you see some small fluctuations, but when you look at the CPI inflation report for August, you didn't really see it. Not a major jump in inflation because of tariffs. When you looked at July's report, CPI, didn't see it. You looked at June's report, didn't see it. So initially we thought by this summer we would see the tariff war really affecting inflation in an upward direction, but that hadn't quite panned out yet. But I still believe the Federal Reserve believe it's there. So they're still cautious, but that could be one of the things that prevents additional rate cuts from happening is an increase in inflation. If you see the labor market rebound, right? Over the last several months, it's been weakening based on the jobs report. But there are other indicators out there that say the labor market is pretty solid. So that data over the next several months into the fourth quarter will determine if the Federal Reserve, cut rates. So if you get a continued weakening in the labor market, I think you're definitely going to get additional rate cuts in November or December. If inflation goes down to, let's say, 2.5%, headline, maybe 2.3% core, then guess what? I think at that point, that really will speak to some additional rate cuts. Why? Because the two main mandates for the Federal Reserve is what? Maximum employment and price stability. If inflation is coming down, that's going towards their mandate of price stability. If the labor market is going up when it comes to jobs being added to the economy, then that's maximum employment, right? So those are the two mandates. But if those two mandates, let's say employment continues to weaken, inflation stays where it's at today, then now the Federal Reserve really points towards, that labor market. They got to save the labor market. So they would have to reduce rates a little bit more than just 25 basis points. Also, what people are trying to figure out on Wednesday, will it be 25 basis points or 50 basis points? Some people say 25 basis points, 100%. We'll have to see. And then there are people out there that have a strong indication that it could be 50 basis points. If it's 50 basis points, my opinion is the market goes crazy in a good way. And again, that's just my opinion. Don't have no evidence of that, but I'm just giving you my opinion. So drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what you guys think. What's going to happen tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time? Will we get a rate cut? I think we will, at least 25 basis points. What do you guys think is going to happen at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time when Fed Chair Jerome Powell speaks, when he does his press conference? Do you think he's going to give forward guidance that supports additional rate cuts this year? Drop it down in the comment box and let me know what you think. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy. Catch you on the next video. Peace. Moomoo is going to give you some NVIDIA stock when you open up a new Moomoo brokerage account and make a deposit. All you got to do is get down to the first link in the description box. That's the Moomoo brokerage link. Click on it and get all the details on how you can get some NVIDIA stock. Don't delay, act today. Second link down in the description box is the Wealthbuilders financial community on Patreon. Guys, all we do in that community is help each other build wealth, get to financial freedom and passive income. If you want to be a part of our team, all you got to do is click on that second link. It'll take you over to Patreon, and then come sign up for the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We'll call the Wealthbuilders. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.